review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Shuriken Sentai Ronin Saver. Now, we have 5 individual mechs to go over. This is part 1 of a few. I don't know how many there's going to be, but it's part 1 of a few, and we're going to first take a look at the red one. Okay, now I'm just going to show off each one and name them. We have the Frog Maru, or Bounce Maru, whatever you want to call it, Leo Maru, Dragon Maru, you have Toro Maru, and Crane Maru. So those are each and all of the mecha that I'm going to be making. There are no other things that I will be making for this line. There also is an additional shield that comes with it, and a sword crafted by moi, and there are some attachable fists. So there's that. So we're getting a G1-esque type deal here, guys, and it's a mixture of a bunch of different Zords. Really good stuff. I hope you guys like this part 1, and let's get started. Here's a close look at Frog Maru, and there are some very interesting points of articulation in his design. We got some along this angle here, and also there. Right on this point that you see here, there's also articulation on his tongue on these points. You got some really good joints. Then here's also his face. You see his mouth is open, but there's his face, and there is articulation on this head. It can go 360, but that's for transformation purposes. So there's that. You also have joints right on the knee and down here on the foot. Just really good points of articulation. It is on a ratchet, so you can get some steady movement. There's also articulation here. Just many points, and the foot can rotate all the way around, so that's a plus. Just a lot. And if you've seen my last video with the Red Dragon Zord, then you know that some of these pieces are reused, but it's okay because I did like that line. So let's look at the transformation, shall we? That's all. Okay, so the way you transform this beautiful, simple frog is quite interesting. So what we're going to do first is we're going to pull the legs back like that. Once the legs are pulled back, we can then get this section and sort of bend it. Then you're going to rotate it all the way around. Once you rotate that all the way around, you can then fold these down, and the legs will already be faced sideways, but I guess we'll just keep it sideways like that. Keep it sideways, and we're going to turn this sideways also and rotate that. Once we rotate the legs, we are now going to fix the camera just a little bit, and we're going to come to this piece here, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull this out and over, rotate that around, get this, and sort of just get that fixed there. And here, when you bend this like that, there's the robot. Now let's zoom. So once everything is all said and done, here is the Red Ronin. I also forgot to extend that. But here is the Red Ronin. It is a really, really nice piece of work. You obviously saw that, but let's look at the Zord. Now I'm chewing on some gum. Sorry guys, it's really good. That zebra gum stuff. Oh, if you've had this, then you know how good this is. So, articulation, we have 360. You just move up and down, side to side, which is really nice, super dynamic. Same on this side, you got that. You get these really nice shoulder blades here that are red and black, and just a lot of cool yellow and gray, green. You get articulation in the legs, all that jazz here. So it's super posable. You also get head articulation, so it can look in various directions. This is overall a really cool Zord. Like, I freaking love this. And making it a frog was probably one of the best ideas I could have done. There's also an ab crunch, guys. Wow. So this thing is packed and loaded with articulation. And there's also foot movement. Like, come on, man. It really doesn't get better than that. That is just great. This is one of my best works. Like, a lot of them are, I stepped it up, guys. Heavy. And I can't wait to show you guys the builds of the future. So you guys are really going to like them. All I can say is one thing in water. That's all I can tell you. One thing in water. So yeah, there's that. Now, before we close off this review and we get into part 2, which should be dropping soon right after this, I'm going to show you guys a little cool thing. Get the little sword. Plug it in his hand. And it's a go. Just like that. He has that beautiful, beautiful sword in his hand. Turn his head. And he could just look at you. Let's get him in a cool pose. I'm going to try to do something for the thumbnail. I'll figure it out right after the video though, really. But I can get him in some cool kind of like a ninja pose, I guess. With the sword. You know? Something like this. Who knows? Something cool. Maybe him crouching would be nice. Something like that. Can he hold though? That's what I want to know. Probably not. Maybe if I did this. Ah, it held. Wow. So yeah. There he is in his samurai mode. Looking all nice and dandy. Really cool figure. You guys let me know, like, comment, subscribe. And this is Power Bricks signing off. Peace out.